Hey girl, hey. Hey 2024 me, how is it going, girl? I am doing amazing. You already know 2024 was a year for the books. But girl, put us on. 2025, how is it looking? Child, 2025? Girl, I gotta laugh because it's crazy. I know our expectations is here, but girl, let me tell you. For starters, did we move? Okay, sis, so we did not move. Literally since we graduated, since 2018, we've been trying to get up out of Buffalo. I have finally gotten to the point where I'm giving it to God. If God wants me to move, and wherever he wants me to move to, he just gonna have to pluck me and drop me there, okay? And people don't even know this. We have not been trying to get comfortable here because I know how I do. But at this point, look, we are remodeling the salon. We are switching our services. We are doing all of the things to just get acclimated here and just like settle. I'm here. I'm in Buffalo. We're gonna make the most of it. And hopefully by 2026 we up out of here. But we gonna see. We gonna see. And that new car we got, how are we liking her? I can't even lie, sis. When it come down to this car, I am on the fence. We got her October 2024. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is a 2025. It's not even out yet. Lit, right? And I do feel like that girl when I'm in this car and it drives great and it makes me feel confident and feel like that girl. But the electric system, I done been back to the dealership too many times to get speakers replaced, horns replaced, signals, all the electric, the audio. I likes my music. I like to get in here and turn it on max. The music is only coming out of one speaker. I'm so over it. I'm so ready to turn it back in. So the car is like, I don't know, but we here, okay? We ball. And then a lot of people don't even know how I got this car. Like I literally, my old car, I had it paid in full. It was paid for. I went to Rochester for a student and my car broke down on the way there. Would not start, car was over, trash. I literally needed a new car that day. I was really trying to plan to get myself a car for 2025, like for myself, for the business and everything like that. God had other plans. Like I literally had to get a car that day, and I'm blessed that I did get into a new car and, you know, a car that works and doesn't really give me problems where I'm like in danger. But I did not go to that dealership for this car, y'all. And I'm just here now, just like, you know, I hope 2026 that I'm blessed with the better car. Yeah, it was actually crazy how that played out, but okay, we ball. How's the business? How's J&B going? As far as the business, look, I had really strict plans this year, and the year started off really bad for us. I got sick, real sick after we left New York City, and I couldn't do content. I didn't want to show up to Zoom calls or in-person meetings because I was stuffy, nose was stuffy. It was just a lot. So this year, you know, the mind and the head kind of been on a swivel. Like we had to keep like adjusting and, you know, trying to figure other things out because the original plan just couldn't work. So there was a lot of hiccups. There was a lot of hiccups. And the business right now, I'm not going to hold you. I am just in a space where, you know, I'm trying to finish the year strong. But we've tried a lot of things. We made a lot of connections. This year, I did my first speaking engagement, an all-women's networking event, speed networking event, the first one to ever happen in Buffalo, and we sold out both sessions, okay? We worked with over 10 schools, bringing the Slay Academy to the schools. We did our first community event, a free give back for the community. It was called Back to School. We collaborated with 2 other people, and over 300 people was in attendance this summer for that event. Like, so even though there was some hiccups, like, it's a lot of things that happened this year that I'm really, really proud of. With the team and everything, you know, we tried to build the team. That didn't work. Waste of time, waste of energy, waste of effort. But the things that went well. And I think we're in a good space for 2026. All right, skip all the rah-rah, girl. Are we dating? Are we single? Are we dating? Are we taken? Are we engaged? Girl, I am so single, super single. The single is out, single ready to mingle. Like, yo, the people don't even know we've been on a 3-year now break. I haven't dated in 3 years. In that time, I actually been practicing celibacy. We really ain't been dating like that because after the breakup, I just really wanted to focus on myself, getting myself back right. I put too much into that relationship and it took a lot from me. So these past, couple years, I just been chilling. But now I am ready to date. I feel like, I'm ready to hop back in this dating pool and, see what's out there. But I'm dating with intention this time, okay? I'm not, I like to have fun and I like to do fun things, but it got to make sense. It got to align. Okay. I'm not mad at that. We are not mad at that. But on some real, though, like, how is your mental? Because I already know. Mentally, this year has been very tough. It's been very tough for your girl. The family, I've realized how healing it is for us to spend time with family. And I know how weird that is because it's just been a crazy dynamic over these past few years. But I truly feel like spending more time with, our siblings it's healing me slowly, but Dad's health is declining and, we still haven't spoken to Mom. That's been about 2 years, maybe even 3. So, it's certain things that is I'm trying to find balance, with my mental. And did we finally find a therapist? Lord, it's been a journey. On the plus side, we found a therapist. We finally found a therapist. It's really crazy how we found the therapist. It's actually a little sad, but I don't want to get into that. But yeah, I'm very happy that after this long search and this long journey that God did connect us with a therapist, and it's going really, really good. We've been consistent for at least 3 months, and things are going good. So mentally, I can say I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I know one of our goals for 2025 was to get closer to God and to, really dive deeper into our spiritual journey. So how's things going with that? Girl, when it comes to this spiritual journey, I ain't doing nothing without God. I check in with him for everything. As soon as I wake up, God, thank you for waking me up today. I'm so proud of how close I've gotten, and how much trust I've built, and, how I'm able to pray with clarity, and I feel like my discernment is getting better. Like, I'm so proud of our spiritual journey. Like, the simple fact that I finally decided, God, I'm putting this in your hands. And I'm super controlling. I want to control everything, every movement, every piece of my life. And me trying to do that has caused so much stress and so much anxiety. And as far as mentally and just all of those things, once I decided to, hey, it's out of my hands, my life is already written, let me just wake up and work on self and make sure I'm clear and I'm focused and I'm communicating with God, and everything else will align and fall in place. That's exactly how it's been. Alignment, clarity, I love that. And I'm just so proud of you. Like, before just anything else, like, I am just so proud of the woman that you're becoming. Like, literally everything that you do is very intentional. You move with intent, you think with intent, you act with intent, you plan with intent. And I'm just so proud of everything that you're doing, everything that you're going to continue to do. Just keep loving yourself, keep loving you, keep growing you, keep healing you, healing that inner you, and just keep showing up for yourself. You're doing a great job. Thank you. I'm trying so hard. Thank you. No, but I am so proud of the woman that we are becoming, okay? Like, just think back to 18-year-old Jada, 21-year-old Jada, 25-year-old Jada. Ooh, that girl thought she was something. But this girl now, today, I am pushing 30. I'm going to be 30 next year. My God. But the growth. My God. Okay, and how's the girlies doing? How's the friends? When it come down to friendships this year, sis, it was tough. It was a battle. And it's crazy because, we really value our friends. Like, because I didn't really grow up in like a super loving, connected family or a super big family, I really look at my friendships and my friends as family. I really go above and beyond to care and be there and love on them, and pour into them. And I don't know, this year, a lot of things happened that, are a little unsettling. And a lot of friendships actually came to an end. Some friendships, we actually became distant. And it took a lot on my mental. It took a toll on my mental, when certain people revealed who they are or how they really feel, about us. And it's tough. It's very tough. We still healing through it, still making through it. But I thank God for the new friendships and the new connections, because we've made some really, really good connections this year. Really, really good connections. And certain friends that we super locked in and super solid, they proved that this year, So very, very thankful and grateful for sisterhood. The ones that was, the ones that is, and the ones that will come. Did we do any dope things? Like, what was some highlights of this year? And how was the birthday this year? Because last year's birthday, Lord. Listen, this year was the last year I'm planning an extravagant birthday. Because we thought we was moving to Houston. So we tried to be intentional with the birthday this year and do a birthday trip with the family to Houston. Right? And, I wanted to speak to a realtor and look for apartments and just all of those things while I was down there. This needs a YouTube story time, because this... It's like all my birthdays need a story time. But this past birthday, sis, it was really, really... It was good spending time with the family and having our first official family trip. But girl, when I say the flight situation, from the time we got to the airport to the Airbnb, and how disrespectful and unsafe and fucked up that situation was, and the amount of money that I had to come out of pocket for my birthday, and just the things. But I will say shout out to my cousin for hosting me at we went to Love Houston, and Eddie owns that place, and he really showed us a good time. That was one of the highlights of the trip, for real. At this point, I'm fake a Houstonian. I knew all of the places to go already, so a time was had within Houston, but it was just small discrepancies and things in between that just really messed that up, and it just put me in a financial place. So it took a lot to get back right. I'm still trying to get back right from that birthday. So it's giving birthday story times, because all of the years it's just been something. But this year we're doing a cruise. When we turn 30, we're doing a cruise, and everybody's invited. Come if you want, don't come if you don't want. So yeah, looking forward to that. Speaking of business, girl, the MWBE, did you finally submit that? You've been working on this application for too long. Sis, we submitted it and we got approved, okay? Your girl is MWBE certified, and I believe it's in Monroe County. So I actually need to follow up with them and see if that can transfer over to Erie County and how that go, because we live in Erie County. But girl, we are finally certified. It's been a long time coming, and we already getting invited to stuff. So listen, we did that. I know one of our goals was to build the team for JMB. So how's team building going? So there was a point in time when me and Jalissa, we took a whole 2 months to plan out a hiring process, video recordings for the new hires, a whole thing to really build the team, super thorough, super intentional. And we actually got 40 applicants. We did maybe 15 interviews and finally got a few girls, maybe 4 girls, to start their trial week. They wound up not joining the team. But one thing I learned with this whole team building thing is, when I take the time to prepare to bring people along, I still need to keep in the back of my mind the fact that this person may not stay. What I do, or what I've realized I've done, is, we put to the side all these things for this person to do with intention for them to come in and get it done. So now it's off my back. Out of sight, out of mind, off my back. But then when it falls through and they don't actually join the team, now all of those things comes back to me, and I still have to get them done. And that is a mental, I don't even know the word for that, but it puts you in a space where you feel kind of manic. Oh my God, okay, now I gotta fix. Now I'm behind. You get what I'm saying? Girl, Black Friday, I fired everybody. The whole team. Get rid of everybody. If anything's gonna mess up from this point on, it's gonna be all my fault. Nobody to blame. So I hope people didn't take that personal, or whatever situation may be. But look, I needed to get everybody away from me. so I could figure out what we really need to do for this personal brand, for JMB, for the beauty brand, and how we can, walk into the next year with more clarity and more structure and a better system. The team, it been, that's what it been. Okay, and are we still thinking about retiring? Because I know you want to take a step back and you want to jump more into your educator bag and teach the girlies. So, okay, when it comes down to retiring, I really thought I wanted to retire. I thought I was done doing hair. Like, I low-key fell out of love with doing hair. Like, it became so much of a I have to do this instead of an I want to do this. And I realized I was burnt out from being a braider. I was so tired of standing on my feet and my whole body aching after doing braids all day, every day. Yes, it paid the bills and, it was very lucrative, but I've learned so much being a braider. I've been a braider for like over 15 years now. And I've just learned so much that I feel like I'm ready to shift into something new. I'm ready to give that knowledge, everything I've learned in my years of becoming a braider. I want to teach that to people who want to become a braider. I want to teach that to people who just want to learn the skill for extra income. Like, that is kind of where the Slay Academy formed and built from me as a little girl, having this skill and this talent, and nobody really poured into it. It was just something that I did. But had I had a me back then when I was 12, I would have been so much further, and I would have known how to operate it as a business instead of it just being a hobby or just something to do or looking at it as a hustle. You know what I'm saying? So, girl, no, we not retiring. We have shifted. We are now known in Buffalo for our luxury hair included services. Okay, this is our Burmese curly hair. The girlies have been booking all of these hair included services, our custom glueless wigs. And a lot of girls are now focused on their natural hair care, their natural hair journey. So we are helping women create natural hair regimens, using our natural products and just my knowledge as a licensed natural hair stylist. And I fell in love all over again. Okay, so we are not retiring. We are reintroducing ourselves as who we are, and this education portion as what it is. And I'm so excited to see how it all unfolds for 2026. How many students did we teach this year? How many mentees did we mentor? Like, I know the Slay Academy is doing some great things. So back in 2022, we did our very first Slay Academy braid class, and there was only 2 students in that class. Fast forward now, 2025, we have taught over 100 teenagers how to braid, how to start their own business, how to increase their current business, how to keep consistent clientele, how to develop a brand. Shit, some of my mentees, I've taught them how to create a logo, how to create a business website, a booking site for your clients, how to create a booking system. One of my very first students is actually our current client manager today. Like, just the growth and just the growth and the success that these students are experiencing because of our program. It makes me so happy. It makes me feel so fulfilled. Like, it makes me feel like I'm literally walking and working in my purpose. At this point, I would say about 10 or 12 of my mentees, like I said, have developed their own brand, have created a social media presence, whether it be TikTok, Instagram, create a booking site, book their first client on their booking site. Like, these are the things that make me feel just so full. And I'm just so happy because now we're actually shifting onto an online platform. I'll be opening up our online Slay Academy and JMB University for 2026. And it's just so much good things in store. Okay, and I'm going to hold your hand when I ask this one. Okay, hold it. Are we prioritizing self? We absolutely are. Okay, I have 2 words for this upcoming year for 2026. For my personal, the word is self. Okay, self is important. If self ain't together, mind, body, and soul and spirit, nothing else is gonna be together. So yes, self-care, self is the number 1 priority. And then within the business, the number 1 priority is implement. Okay, we learned too much. It's time to implement. We gotta get this stuff together. But yes, I am super valuing myself. As you can see, the hair is done, the lashes is done, the nails is done, the makeup is on. Okay, self-care, prioritized. One thing I definitely noticed about myself this year is when the self-care isn't prioritized, my mental is off. Like, I don't think straight. I don't make good executive decisions. The decision making just be off. And when the decision making is off, when the brain is not clear, all of the operation is off. So learning to be comfortable with taking a step back has been a big thing, but it's been very beneficial. Delayed is not denied. Late is not a never or not a no. I'm very much used to, envisioning something and feeling like, okay, I can get this done this week, this month, today. And having to understand like, okay, that's still a good idea, but let's give it a little more time to implement, or a little more time to plan out, so that when we implement, it actually goes how we want it to go. That's something new that I think was a very good learning lesson for 2025. We learned to give ourselves more grace, not being so hard on ourselves and shit. we learned that debt could be good, because we got some good debt right now. Okay, girl, don't tell me. No, tell me. Are we rich yet? Okay, I already know we rich. I already know the answer is yes, but like, girl, like rich or just a little bit of rich? Girl, yes, we is rich, like super rich, okay? We is rich in mind, rich in body, rich in spirit, rich in all of those things. But the bank account is still bank accounting, okay? We didn't hit $1 million, not yet. But I'm feeling hands scratching, palms itching. This is the year. This is the year, okay? Mark my words, 2026, Jada Marie is going to be a millionaire, okay? Mark it. All right, I'm gonna relax. So all in all, if you had to give like a summary for 2025, if you want to just give it a word, a sentence, a phrase, I don't know, how was this year for us? All in all, 2025 was a great year. From 2024 till now, I may not have accomplished all of my goals, but we knocked a lot of them things down, okay? And it was just very eye-opening. I learned a lot. I did a lot. I tried a lot. I failed a lot, but I learned a lot. Wow. I'm so proud of us. And I'm just so excited for 2026 already, girl. Okay, so I'm going to be back. We're going to be back because we're going to keep doing these check-ins, because I need to make sure that we're on top of this. Okay? I'm just excited for what 2026 has in store. And I'm going to be making another video in a couple months just to talk about, what my plans are for 2026, so that when 2026 comes, we can reflect and see how well we did. Okay? And if you aren't following me, make sure you follow me on all platforms. And I love you. And keep grinding and keep shining. Thank you for being a part of this journey, and I will see you guys next year. See you next year.